Hello guys, welcome to episode 2 of Valkyria Chronicles. On to chapter 2, Escape from Brawl.
Isara, Martha, please be okay.
Martha!
What's her problem? She pregnant or just fat?
Who cares? Not gonna make any difference when she's dead.
These guys
Stop
aren't
this
very
now.
nice.
See what she's wearing? Take a good look at that shawl. She's a Darkson.
And that explains it. I thought this place stunk. Now I know it does. So, we got ourselves a fat one and a stinky one. PU. It's a regular pig farm in here.
I will thank you to watch your tongue in this house. You have to leave, now.
That's a big gun for such a little girl. Drop it.
Isara!
Huh? Hold it right there!
Fence post!
Die! Darkson pig!
Isara, are you okay?
I'm okay thanks to you. But Martha, I think she's...
Martha!
This isn't good. She's gone into labor. Moving her would be dangerous.
Right. Well, we can't just leave her here. What are we gonna do? There are a lot of Imperials out there, Is. It's only a matter of time before they take over the Mill Plaza.
Welks, listen. The barn out back.
What about it?
Our fathers have left us something. Something that might get us out of this mess.
I wonder what it could be. Bit of a spoiler in that picture, really. It kind of looks like a tank. Now, I don't know what the deal with Draxon is, so I'm looking forward to finding out about that. Obviously, it's a different country or something. I always thought it was part of the Empire, but apparently not. So, yeah, we'll find out as we go on. Let's continue.
Dad's tank. Whoa. I can't believe it's still here.
And it's one of a kind. Here it is, the Edelweiss. Tamer built it especially for General Gunther.
Yeah, and it worked great, too. So it's just been parked here in the barn?
I wanted to make sure it would still operate, you know, in case of emergencies. I enrolled in a maintenance class given by the military. I wanted to be able to do what my father could do.
Well, that's great. But that's only a class, Isara.
It really didn't need much, hardly any alterations at all. I just fitted it with a new turbine engine. It really improves on the power-to-weight ratio. The Edelweiss is field-worthy. Its firepower and mobility are more than a match for recent models.
Well, assuming it does work. What's next?
All right, Welks, you took the armored vehicle course, didn't you?
Yeah. Back in high school. Once.
We'll bring Martha here. She'll be safe inside the tank, and we can move to a better location. Just leave the driving to me, okay? All you have to do is give the orders.
Isara, we ready to roll?
Engaging engine. The Edelweiss is ready for deployment.
Alicia could still be out there dodging bullets, buying time for people to evacuate. Here's the plan. We're gonna pick up Alicia and get out of town. All right, Edelweiss, move out!
The Edelweiss is very similar to the Walker Bulldog in its look. It's almost like a hybrid of a Walker Bulldog, a Panzer, and maybe a Chaffee. Yeah, it's an interesting looking tank and I really do like it. Onwards we go.
Here's the brief for this operation.
So we need to defend the gate on the road. If the enemy breaches it, the evacuation of townspeople will be in danger. They'll probably head for the gate and try to destroy it. The tank will be with them. Our goal here is to take out that tank while keeping the gate standing. Without the help of your tank, it's next to impossible for us to destroy their tank. Until we can rendezvous with the Brawltown Watch. The Brawltown Watch will do everything we can to keep that gate in one piece. The Town Watch will need to hold off the enemy forces until you arrive with the tank. We'll need to use the sandbags around the starting point and gate for cover to hold back the Empire's attack. I will apologise a little bit in advance here. If you've seen a couple of my videos I published today on War Thunder, I suffered a little bit of a concussion today, so a little bit out of it. Hey kitty. And the kitty's decided she's going to start meowing. Okay.
Alright, let's begin. We've got to stop them here. If this gate falls, there's going to be even more casualties among the townspeople. The Town Watch will defend this gate so as many people as possible can get away. Got a second? Listen close and I'll explain.
So this is just about the hand grenades and using them to flush out enemies. Okay, let's get started. So first move, actually going to move Alicia up this tower.
Enemy unit spotted.
It's a bit of a dangerous point, but it has its uses. And there are a few enemies over in this corner as well, so we can sort of scout around and have a look. So we've got a couple of scouts around there, so let's descend and let's move this way.
Enemy sighted. Enemy unit
And
spotted.
let's take out this guy.
Now.
Hopefully, there we go. Good, he's down. Fall back. Hopefully we've got enough movement points to get back up this tower. I've got a cat sitting in front of me on my desk right now, so this doesn't help with trying to play a game. Let's end the current action. Come on, sit down. Sit down, puss. So let's use the Town Watch now. And we're going to move one of them over to this corner. We've got to be careful of that tank because it's really quite dangerous. So we might actually move this guy here in the final movement, just give him a bit of protection. Let's hope we get these 2 shots. There we go. Good job, Town's Watchman. And the other Town's Watchman I'm going to move into this grass. First of all, we've got a scout there. Let's try and take him out. Damn it. Trouble with the Town Watchmen is they do suck with their shooting. And let's use him again. Actually move him around here. Let's move him to this position here so we can flank. But before we do that, we'll fire a couple of shots off. Kill that scout. There's one less scout to worry about, and it's also a CP loss for them, so they've lost 1 command point at least. So we can crawl in this grass, keep some cover. Let's end this turn and end this current phase. And I'm not too happy with one of those Town Watchmen's placements, because it's kind of out in the open. Let's hope they only move the tank once. That tank is going straight for the gate, of course. And we've got some good covering fire in this area to take out troops as they try and move towards the gate. Because what they'll do is try and move towards that gate and actually throw grenades at it. The trouble is we have a shock trooper here, and they are pretty tough to kill. So I reckon they'll probably move him again. And he's going to go for the grenade shot. Really going to hurt that gate. There we go. So our turn now. So again, about the healing. Let's use this Town Watchman. Now, he's not going to be able to kill that shock troop as it is. Oh, trat. And he was too close to that tank as well. So he's down. We've lost one of our Town's Watchmen. Not going too well. Now we can shoot the back here, and it can damage the tank, but unfortunately we're not going to do too much. Now we could shoot at that shock trooper. What I'm actually going to do is I'm going to use Alicia and her grenade to take that out. Come around here, and let's try and take out one of these guys. They're going to be pretty tough to kill. They're pretty hardened veteran scouts. So let's get this guy. Point blank range. At least we got it. We're going to take some shots here, but we can retreat. And we're going to move this Town's Watchman over to the sandbag so he can attack that shock trooper Okay, we have 2 points left.
Moving out.
So let's descend. And let's grenade this guy. Because at least it will be an pretty much instant kill with this.
Please hit.
There we go, good. It's also taken out that cover possibility as well. Okay, so let's move around this way. End this part. And we'll go for Alicia again.
Moving out.
And although it's a bit of a waste, I'm just going to go for this grenade on this scout. Actually, shit, I'm out of grenade ammo, aren't I? Crap, forgot about that. So you have a set amount of grenades you can use. Let's go for the headshots. Good work, Alicia. Now, we want to get hopefully not behind cover in time. Drat. Okay. Not going too well this round. So I'm going to have to end this phase. Now, luckily they've only got 4 CP, but it's enough to use this tank. So again, they're going to shoot the gate. Really need to take that tank out.
If this keeps up.
At least we're going to be able to take that scout out the next round. Right, he's going to move again. So hopefully our watchman will kill him with the cover fire. So that's good news. That's one less to worry about. Brilliant. Our backup has arrived.
Entering combat.
So,
The tank should be able to breach that wall. It may provide us with a shortcut, Welks.
All right, let's give it a shot.
so tanks have 3 different types of shooting possibilities. Machine gun, mortar, and armor piercing. The only trouble is with tanks is the movement system's a bit wonky, so it counts turning as a movement phase.
Look! It's a tank! It's a galleon tank!
Alicia, I'm sorry we're late.
Welkin, you have a tank?
We can talk later. Right now, we need to stop those soldiers.
Enemy tank sighted, Welk. Switching to anti-tank combat. Armor-piercing shells loaded.
All right, let's go take it down.
So, when you turn, you use up some of your movement points, which is really frustrating sometimes. There doesn't seem to be any soldiers around here. I think we actually dealt with all of the scouts, so that's good. So we'll end this current phase, and we'll go for the tank again. Now, unfortunately, tanks take two attack phases to move. We're going to get in nice and close here, and we're going to aim for the weak spot. So, currently got the armor piercing, so the anti-armor, so anti-tank. The mortar, this is used for troops, and this does really good damage. And then you got the machine gun. Again, that could be really good for taking out troops, but we want to use this anti-tank around here. So you've got the choice of hitting the hull, or you can shoot this radiator. Now this radiator will kill it quicker, but it's a harder shot to hit, of course. So we can either take the risk, or we could go for the safe option. I think we're going to have to take the risk at this stage. Brilliant, we hit it first time. Good. So you've got two different hit points. You've got your body and your tracks. If your tracks get disabled, then you can't move, of course. So there's a few different options. The glowing blue radiator plate at the tank's rear is its weak point, where even standard bullets can do damage. So if you're really stuck, you can shoot at that point. So yeah, you want to try and get behind an enemy tank as much as possible, but you don't want to expose your rear because it is a massive weak point. So we'll end this phase for our tank, and we'll switch to Alicia. Oh, goes on that hill. And we can shoot at that radiator, or we can possibly try and throw the grenade at it. So, the grenade may work. Let's have a look. Oh, keep getting the button to press. Let's grenade out. So that will damage the tracks for us. So let's move her back up into this watchtower and keep an overwatch over the scenery. Let's end this action. Because the enemy's lost so many troops, it now has less movement phase, but it is going to attack our tank, of course. Luckily we're head on, so it's got less chance of doing any damage. There's a scout over there. So,
My turn, okay?
just purely for shits and gigs, we can go and see if we can take that scout out.
Enemy unit spotted!
There he is, cowering right over in the corner there. We're probably not going to be able to get any shots on him from here though. And he's actually a named target, so he's worth more than a normal soldier would be. So he's actually a good prize. So, let's try some shots on him. We got one shot on him, but he does have high hit points than regulars. So, let's end this action. Now we've got a choice. Do we continue and try and kill him, or do we go back to the tank? I think we should try and kill him. It'll give us a nice score. Now let's try a grenade on him.
Now!
Got the bastard. Good work. Now we can use these movement phases to move back. Because we're going to need 2 for that tank.
Moving out!
So let's try and... Not that we're going to probably do much here, but we'll just shoot some shots towards that tank. I'm going to hit the tree instead, but well worth a try. Okay. Back to Welkin and his tank.
Here we go.
So, let's move in nice and close here. So hopefully we won't miss this shot. So, because this tank's on such low health, we can hit the body or we can hit the radiator. I'm going to go for the safe shot and go for the body, I reckon.
Fire!
And that's the end of that tank. We are victorious.
Yes, we stopped it. Nice work, East.
Woohoo! Now you're my hero, Welkin.
The Imperials are running off for now. Looks like we bought some time at least.
Welks, it's a boy. Martha had a boy.
She gave birth in Dad's tank?
Yes, and without complications. They're both perfectly healthy.
Good. That's fantastic. Now let's stay sharp as we head out of town.
We've got to beef that one. And we also got an enemy ace bonus as well. So that helps out and gives us some more experience and some more cash as well, which is really, really good news. Another cool thing is when you take out enemy leaders, you get special weapons from them. So later on in the game, it will become an aspect that you can actually equip these for certain people. So a cool little feature. So we got ourselves a new weapon as well. Okay, last episode of this chapter.
Two hours after the first shots were fired, Brule was under Imperial control. Though a mere skirmish by Empire standards, the raid on Brule would mark Welkin Gunther's first taste of battle and begin his rise to a Gallian hero.
Alicia.
I thought I would be ready for this. I knew war meant this might happen. It hurts. Seeing my town overrun like this, seeing all those people killed, it's just not right. How could all this happen? It isn't human, Welkin.
We look at those birds and see how wild and free they are. But they all have their own territories. If anything threatens their home, they'll risk their lives to defend it. People are animals too. We do what we have to, when we have to. Animals are in a constant struggle to stay alive, but I've also seen them help each other, almost like they were cooperating in order to survive.
Cooperating?
That's why I'm so into studying natural science. That coexistence. I want to know how it works. If we could figure that out, mankind could put it to use for our own survival. That's why I want to be a teacher, so that I can pass that knowledge on to the children. I mean, even if we can't completely eliminate war, at least we might learn to live together as one people.
You think so? Welks, look. Martha fell asleep, so that makes me the babysitter. See, Alicia? Oh, he's adorable.
Just like you said, Even in war, new life happens all around us. Come here. Look, that's your hometown.
Someday, we'll come back home again.
Yes. Someday soon. I know it.
And that's the end of today's chapter. I hope you've
Chapter
enjoyed.
3, Vassal Urban Warfare.
I hope you've enjoyed this this episode. Please come back for more, and I will see you again soon. This is Screezilla out. Have a lovely day, guys, and we will see each other again shortly for some more Valkyria Chronicles. Bye bye.